Oh, that's strong.
Strong drink. You made it strong. No one else made that decision for you.
True.
Strong drinks aren't bad though, especially if it's like your first one. Get things started, get it going. Okay. 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 We're live. It is day. Fuck. Which number is it? 6 or 7 now? It's a number. There's been a lot of them. We've done multiples. My VOD channel is filling up with all of them. I guess we can go in and... Yeah, there's a lot. Like, my YouTube channel has essentially become... I need to mute Discord. My YouTube channel has essentially become... just Girls or primarily Girls Frontline. I'm pretty sure Girls Frontline makes up, like, 50% of my videos now, or more.
Yeah, I've done it a lot.
Which is fine. That is fine. I have been doing it a lot. I did want to do this event. I did kind of say that I wouldn't really do events, but this one it was an exception because I like Valhalla and I wanted to do it. Other events that aren't like collab, because these like collab events are special in that they feature stuff that you're never gonna see except once in a blue moon, whereas other events are like, oh well, we're just doing like the Halloween event that we run every year, so it's the same characters, the same maps, the same outfit you get as a reward, so there's like not really any difference. Like, if you want those, you can play the game and find out, so that way I'm not like spoiling all of the content. But like this event is like once every 2 years of an event, so it's kind of a sort of big deal, because we also never know when they're gonna rerun them, because there is another event that there was a crossover event that happened before I started playing that they haven't done a rerun of yet. So I, like, even on my long existing account of like 2.5 years, I haven't, there are dolls from that event that I don't have because they haven't rerun it, so I just can't get them because they only show up during the like these events. So
super rare dolls.
Yeah. So that's kind of why I wanted to do this, so I could at least show what's going on for those who might not. Like me, my account was very baby. If your account is very baby and you can't do the thing in a timely manner, especially like I knew this was coming up at like about a month ahead of time. If you picked this up the day of the event, there's almost no way you would be able to finish the event reliably without dumping like a good amount of money into the game to like fast level and do all the things.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Alrighty. Well, today should be a little bit easier than yesterday was. It should be like less kitey. There's still probably going to be a lot of reading. Sorry if I'm like hunched over, my leg itches. But yeah, so we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna do a thing. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Should be okay. We're gonna pop in, and I think this time we're gonna have to like maybe end our exploration stuff. Because there's like 3 minutes left on 2 of them, so we'll let those finish and then we just won't send them back out. So for Valhalla stuff, I've kind of already gone through today and done like the daily grinding. We're getting close to having enough medals to just buy Stella, because grinding for Stella is going to be a pain in the ass. At this rate, it'll be like coming in and playing the game constantly. So what I'm trying to do right now is grind for Cord, because she'll be hard to get. The map that we're running today has R5, which on my other account I got on like the first run this time around, so
Okay.
so we might pull her relatively quick comparatively. I have run like 30 or so times and I have not pulled Cord yet, I don't think. Maybe I'll check. We're slowly clearing out the event items. I think we now have all of the dolls that we can buy, the pets, and all of the equipment. So now we're just looking at getting the remaining 2 fairies, because we did buy 1 already. So we have that fairy locked in. We have it. The anagram fairy. And then the rest is going to be like ID card, like icons, the ID card background. Mulan tea, which is a item for improving your affection levels. Light beer on discount is for XP. And then the special combat reports are for special units called HOCs, which we can't get yet. So I'm going to ignore those, because unless I run into the end of... Unless I can clear out everything else and it's the last thing I can buy. But I'm also short like 16 cards for whatever reason. I don't know why that happened or how that happened. I'm pretty sure I grinded everything I needed to. But, you know, the way it goes. Did that buy enough time to get these back? Cool. Cool, yeah. Don't go back out, because I need you around this time. I'm gonna check the formations. Your formation 5. Okay, so your combat effectiveness is not like super huge, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem. 45, 48, 49. Okay, this one is gonna take a bit of time, so we might pull them back before they end. Yeah, we'll pull them back. And we'll just wait on this one, because it's 23 seconds. I have been getting a good amount of credits, or tokens, the medals. So I'm back up to 500. I could do some polls.
And
I did do 4 polls for the Valhalla stuff already. I could keep pulling for Valhalla. Or I could pull for band. Or I could pull for fancy dresses. More Valhalla. Or Pario's Allure.
could do some band polls.
But do some band polls. The thing about band polls is right now I only have M4A1, who is the trumpet, but I can get Ro, and I can get Sot Mod, and I can get Sat 15. Like, these 4 are guaranteed, these 2 are not. So, like, to get, so I could do that. Or I could hold on to my tickets until something else rolls around. Or I could try for more Valhalla skins, because it might be fun to try to get Jill's. See, the thing is, I don't necessarily want to pull for skins if I don't have the dolls, because then they're pointless. So if I pull Jill's skin and I can't actually get Jill, there's no point.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that the first one I pulled was a doll that I have in Dana, but... Okay. So, let's get started. This map is a little bit funkier. Shroom, we're zooming. Truth or dare? Light. Except it's not the light version. The light version is actually, like, takes way more effort than the normal version. And then there's X. The super hard version. We're just gonna go normal truth and dare. And this is where we can get that R5.
Oh.
And a bunch of others. PTRD, PP90, SAA. But we'll get going. So Jill vanished or something in the back alley, remember? From yesterday?
Mm-hmm. People are throwing Jill around.
People were throwing Jill around. Sometime earlier. Within the ruins of the Earth computer. Everyone look closely. What you're about to see is the final miracle of human civilization. The Earth computer. Or rather, its remains. Yes, I know. Those words of yours woke me up. Come with me. I know where the tunnel is. So how does it feel to revisit your tracks in the same day, Shorty? I don't know. I've experienced many bizarre things in one day that this is instead the most nostalgic part of it. So, okay, so all of this story has been occurring across this time span of 24 hours. Gotcha.
That's wild. It felt like 3 or 4 days at least.
Yeah. I mean, we've been playing for like 5. You'd almost assume that they would pace it in such a way that like you do like one story thing per day and whatever. But I guess you don't necessarily have to. You could rush up this far in one go if you don't like replay the old maps first. It would just take like 6 hours to do, unless you like read fast and you're not streaming and getting distracted. I only just regained my memories. My neural cloud's still trying to categorize which memories are the precious ones that I lost and got back, and which ones are just bad luck on my part after meeting you today. Are you bothered by your memories of the past? How do you manage to see through me? Think about all the things I did. Like abandoning my partner and sleeping in a pile of SF carcasses for 3 years. There should have been a better way. I skipped that. There should have been a better way. If only I had been more reliable. You've done very well, Shorty. It was cooler. It was cooler than the coolest thing I did. No, it's all because of IDW. Dana, do you know why it's raining sand? Let me sort out the facts. First, the Earth computer was going to destroy the world. In order to stop Eliza, who was going to carry out that plan, IDW substituted herself as the computer's AI core. Dana and Super Shorty sift through the electronic debris, enter an access code which opens an access hatch, and then jump in. And then the computer used IDW's neural cloud to reformulate its plan to destroy the world. The plan to destroy the world changed to drowning the world in sand. And so, yeah, why sand rains anyway? Because of cats. I knew it! Cats.
IDW is just an actual cat.
IDW is a cat. She's the only true cat girl, I believe, that you can produce. I think there are others that you can like obtain through polls or through like drops and like special things. But I think IDW is the only one that you can like actually make like originally as a cat. IDW's original design included feline characteristics. That's why her appearance includes cat ears and a tail, and her personality was probably referenced from the noisier kinds of cats. Perhaps it was because she was an early product of IOP, or perhaps she was made to be a friend for someone who liked kitty gears, or something like that. Like, like, gosh, names are hard. The sleepy scientist girl. She likes cats. She likes the IDW. Cats. Then Jill would have liked her. But what did cats have to do with sand? Ah, wait. So the stuff that's falling from the sky isn't real sand. Yes, it's not sand. It's kitty litter. It's the most direct solution a cat would use to deal with a pile of shit. I have to say, it certainly is a little weird. It's not often you say that. Super Shorty and Dana passed through a cavern filled with wires. Because IDW's processing speed was too slow, the efficiency of the plan went down. Therefore, the computer's plan to destroy the world was greatly delayed. Which means that if it was a smarter cat-eared doll in there instead, we probably would have been buried by several trillion tons of sand over the course of that single night. Yes, we were all saved by an idiot. Shorty, you and IDW did your best. The danger was caused by that Anna person. If she hadn't snatched Alma, the matter could have been solved 3 years ago. You couldn't have thought of this. You say that, but can we really beat that Anna? She seems to be omnipresent and omnipotent. Are you getting cold feet, Shorty? I heard Alma say that you used to be a real firecracker. I'm not as mature as Jericho, and I'm not as carefree as IDW. My personality is terrible. Back in Griffin City, I was always seen as an insignificant little shorty. I worked my hardest to try and shield that view of me, and I wanted to be acknowledged and liked by everyone. Super Shorty and Dana climbed down a narrow passage. When Alma gave me this mission 3 years ago, I was very happy. I thought that everyone had finally approved of me, until Alma said that IDW was my partner. That was when I knew I had not been chosen because I was important, but simply because I was a midget. The characteristics about me that I most hated became the reason I got chosen for such a glorious task. I couldn't accept that, and I kept cursing everyone around me. I told IDW that someone like her would only hold me back, and other hateful and unpleasant things. In truth, I was really talking about myself. I'd simply projected my resentment and hatred onto her. It's getting heavy. Super Shorty's voice starts to grow depressed. I don't understand. Why didn't she hate me? Why did she go so far as to wish me a good night with a smile? I didn't do a single good thing for her. I even forgot her. I'm a total and utter bastard. Hey, Shorty, you may have done a few things wrong, and you may have hurt your partner, but you owe her, not yourself. If anyone should be calling you a bastard, then it should be her, not you. You're just thinking of hurting yourself to make yourself feel better. But all that's going to do is distance you further from her to avoid what she really thinks of you. What you need to do now is bravely face her and let her decide whether or not you are a bastard. Let's just keep throwing bastard around. It's bastard night.
Rename the stream.
Bastard night. Shorty the bastard. Until then, don't put yourself down for no good reason. Give her the chance to do that, okay? I don't know if I'll be able to see her. It's been 3 years. Could her neural cloud have endured operating the Earth computer for that long? That's why we're doing this now. We're going to find IDW. And let her curse you out or beat the crap out of you, and then we're going to save the world. And you said you didn't care about that sort of thing before. I'm certainly not too worried about the crisis now. I can live with the sand rains, or SF, in my own way. If you wanted me to put on a suit and deal with the infiltration and income tax problems, if you wanted me to put on a suit and deal with inflation and income tax problems, I'd tell you to sit on it and twirl. The reason why I'm still living in a modern society is purely because I like spicy fried chicken, and I don't have to invent an electric light bulb by myself. But saving the world? How could I miss out on something as cool as that? I don't think saving the world is that simple, but that's alright. At the very least, I won't let my mind waver anymore. Let's start by finding the Earth computer. You really hid the computer in a strange place. If Earth didn't stop spinning, I don't even think of how I don't even know how we would have come to the core. It's because there's no electrical signals here, and I hid it in a place where the elevator couldn't reach, so even Anna couldn't have found it. However, finding it is a little troublesome. The route this way is too roundabout. Even I don't know how much further in we have to go. But I have a feeling we're almost there. Why? Ah! Dana grabs Super Shorty as a laser beam streaks past Shorty's head. Because there's SF here. Look for cover. They're defense units for the Earth computer. They've been found. We won't be able to get past with just the two of us. No, that's quite a pickle. But I could do this myself. No, I guess it would be pretty hard to take them all out. Are you seriously considering to fight them all by yourself? Honestly, they're really dragging their feet, aren't they? Jericho, walk any slower and you'll miss the performance that rivals my heights from the Grand Slam. Yep, I got Boko. Boko's here.
Boko friend.
Boko friend. And yes, Shorty. Dana's palling around with Super Shorty. The super short shotgun. She yells not to call her short a lot. But not anymore, because we've kind of moved past that point. That was like a lot to do in the first like 2 chapters. Bang bang. I don't care about your heights. They clogged up the TV channel for an entire year. Or your highlights. They clogged up an entire... Dana highlights would be awesome on TV. Jericho, come on. Dana wrestling highlights? Hell yeah.
Don't be a buzzkill, Jericho.
You owe me one now, Dana. Unlike you, I don't keep track of how many times I've saved you. About 3, maybe 4 times? Couldn't be more than that. Jericho? Are you Jack, the legendary hero of the White Knights Blitzkrieg Corps? You're Dana's little follower, aren't you? I heard you got your memories back. Congratulations. Wait, why do you look so ordinary? That's because Alma fixed me up. You could thank that hacker in 16 Labs quick repair technology. Jericho, yeah. Jericho?
Jericho.
Jericho. Pfft. Words, pronunciations, you know, the way it goes. And me, I was the one that contacted Anna, or Alma. No, Jack, I'm asking whether your transforming uniform and the transforming hero buddies. Oh, yeah, Jericho. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is true. There is the wrestler named Jericho. I don't know if this is a reference to that Jericho, though. No, I'm not this Jack or whatever. Yes, you are. I remember that voice. That's not important. Anyway, I've brought all my doll subordinates who are still willing to follow me. Shall we get to work, Dana? There sure are a lot of dolls who are willing to follow you. Yet there aren't many people like you. I told you, I don't like using guns. Your whole arm is a gun. Jericho, then you can't regret that choice of yours, because now's the time for us to shine. There's a bit too many SF here. Shall we wipe them all out? Has your heart gotten soft? I've been chasing SF for so many years that the damn architect just played me like a fiddle. All I want to do now is thoroughly exterminate every last Sanguis fairy there is. And if you're asking if I've gone soft, but we'll need a bit more time. We're in a confined space and our numbers are limited after all. I don't even have the time to spare for that. We need to get to the computer ASAP. And have IDW bring down the firewall. Then let's get a move on. Jericho, cover us. Don't run too far ahead. Our bullets won't reach that far. I'll try and stay focused. Shorty, time for a workout. This is exactly what I needed. I'm just itching to kill something right now. Looks like you found the right target for your frustration. Come, let's get through this place ASAP and find Earth Computer. Okay, so we are on the map now. Surprisingly, the map showed up in the background for that last bit of story, but it's jittery. Okay, so I believe... So this map is a little funky, because we just need to get this command post. And sort of the best way to do that is collect up this heliport. Well, we need to collect either this heliport or this heliport, and then spawn a unit here or here, and go and fight the Manticore at the center. I believe these are Manticores. Yes, Manticores. So we need to go fight the Manticores. Luckily, all of the units around the edge are relatively light. 4,000, 3,000, 3,000, 2,000, 4,000. In this little square, there is going to be 2 units that spawn and, like, circle. So we'll kind of have to watch out for that. But I think what we're going to do to start out... Okay, we have 3 and 4, 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so we're going to leave these guys up here. And we're going to put these down here. So Saf and them get to come out this time. We're going to save... we're going to save our Echelon 1, which is all of our rifles from last time, for that final fight, because they're going to handle all of those armored units better. The Manticores are armored, so we're going to save them for those fights, so they're going to be in that second spawn wave. Okay. So what we're going to do is take these, and you're going to run over there, and you're going to run over here. And I don't know if this is the optimal route for doing this at all. This is just what I kind of think is the best way to do it. Give you a hug as a reward? I don't know. I don't know, Saf. Are you deserving of a hug, Saf? Oh no, the scouts, come on. You guys should be able to handle those scouts, they're not that hard! Yep. Okay. Like a little. Okay, so that should be the end of that. So if we collect this space and this space. So yeah, see these 2 units that spawned? So these 2 are just gonna like circle around here. So we're going to collect up these 2 spots, and then I think what we're going to do is plan to go back. I guess we're still only going to have 4, and then we plan to go over here. Because I don't think we have a turn limit. I'm going to check that, actually. No, just occupy. Okay. So, yeah, here. Y'all go over here. Then Saf, come back up over here. We're going to execute this plan. So this is, like, sort of the nice thing. It's like you can kind of, if you know, like, what units you're working with and, like, what you need to do, you can sort of, kind of get some help with regard to, like, you know, like, I don't have to touch the thing. It's just gonna kind of run now. So it's not like it's gonna, I don't have to go and click buttons all the time. I can kind of, like, let it sit and go, which is nice, because then I get to sit and talk with my bunny. What?
I didn't realize I was muted.
Just a little bit.
Past, like...
Just a little bit.
Hop over.
It's fine.
He's gone.
Come on, take out the scouts. It's not that hard. They're scouts. I know they have, like, slightly higher evasion, but come on. This should not be this hard. Come on, guys.
I think this is the most drawn out fight I've seen so far.
It definitely is. Okay, luckily they're stunned, which I think drops their evasiveness, which is good. FX05. Thank you for all of the help. Oh my goodness. That took way too long. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end round because these should rotate that way, which is good for us. That gets captured, so we can spawn our unit there and then just come over quick and up. So that fight should be relatively easy. Yeah, melees and yeah. And we can drop these in, and then yeah, 5, 3, 0. So we can't quite get to the command post, but we're gonna get close, which is fine. This unit shouldn't be able to attack us. If anything, this unit will just come down. The other Manticore might occupy that node, but we should be fine. My severely overleveled rifles. Just boom. Which is fine. That's great. Oh gosh. Oh no. Freya, come on. Hi, Freya. Hello, Raiders. I don't have any, like, raid announcement thing. But hi. Hi, welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, I suppose a stepdaughter. Hi, everyone. Hello. Welcome to Girls Frontline. We're doing Valhalla. we're doing cyberpunk bartending action in a little bit. Which will be fun. Holly has made exceedingly good models. She's very good. My lovely bunny. Okay, end this round. So, the Manticore fight next go should be relatively quick and easy. It should be fine. See, I know Holly is. Holly is exceedingly cute.
I know Tori is.
Yeah, see, armor, we need the good rifles to take care of them. It helps. It really helps to pierce the armor. We can take care of the things really easy. AAO!
It is wild that the little scouts lasted longer than the Manticores.
Oh, 3-star. Ah, hi Scorpion. Hi Zano, yes, we're doing gaming. We're gonna start doing bartending soon. With cyberpunk bartending action. It'll be great. But first we'll finish up this map. Because that should be the map. Covered by Jericho, Dana and Super Shorty break through to Earth's core. Bang, bang, bang.
Bang.
Wow. I can see you're really, really bad from the state of all their corpses. I'm just anxious. I can't keep IDW waiting any longer. Look up ahead. At last, this is the Earth computer. It's the first time I've seen it in the flesh. Hurry up, you two. SF is still bringing in reinforcements, and we can only help hold out for a little while more. Okay, so for those of you joining who do not know Girls Frontline, some of these girls are androids that are modeled after guns. They are guns. And so their names are references to the gun that they hold in a lot of cases. Right now, there's an event going on where there's a crossover with Valhalla.
Great.
Which is the cyberpunk bartending action game. It's very cool and fun. You get to make drinks and be a bartender. It's kind of cool. I enjoy that game.
Nice.
So we're playing the event stuff. So Dana here is a human with a cyborg arm. Super Shorty and Jericho are tactical dolls. Occasionally abbreviated T-dolls, which is kind of iffy, but it's fine. And then there's some other girls who are also part of the Valhalla universe that are called Lilims. They are also robots, but they're a little bit more like... They're a little bit more humanoid in their robot. They're not modeled and idealized after guns. So, you know, stuff and things. Hey, you said you could wipe them all out. And I also said that you shouldn't charge too far ahead. IDW, IDW. Oh, I bet. I'm sure the people who joined in from Freya's stream are also like, this is quite a bit different from Final Fantasy XIV.
It's Variety Friday.
Variety Friday. There are so many things happening on this Friday. It is insane. IDW, IDW. Don't be too hasty, Shorty. You're really high up. How good is your balance? I don't care. IDW is waiting for me. Ah! Super Shorty's hand slips. She nearly falls off the outer wall of the Earth computer. Phew, that was close. Haha, are you alright? Ever heard of... Words. Reading. Ever heard of the saying, haste makes waste? I'm not as agile as IDW, but I can do it. And besides, nobody but me can crawl into that crevasse. I mean, I'm not saying you should stop. You can watch whoever you want. That's great. Support streamers. Everyone. All the streamers. Super Shorty clings tightly to the outer wall and resumes climbing. Looks like your small body is your advantage. I'm not happy to hear that, but if the circumstances demand it, I don't mind being shorter for the sake of a friend. Super Shorty climbs through the narrow crevice that leads to the Earth computer's interior. I see it, the crevasse that IDW used to enter. I'm going, Crash. And the section of the wall under Super Shorty's feet suddenly gives away and she falls down. Quake? Quake Full-Tails? Quake Full-Tails, thank you for the follow. I am bad with names. I should probably will do my best to pronounce them occasionally. But I get very confused a lot of times. So, the section of wall under Super Shorty's feet suddenly gives away and she falls down. Shorty! You. A slender hand from inside the crevice grabs Super Shorty's hand. You've gotten heavier, leader. IDW, how did you... Yeah? Shouldn't the first thing you say to me, be good morning? Everyone, please stop. Whoom. The SF assault stopped. The SF assault stopped, says Jericho. Haven't had enough fun yet, Miss Captain? It's like eating 2 pieces of sushi and then hearing the buffet is over. So, how long was I asleep? 3 years? It's been 3 years since that day. I'm sorry, IDW. It was my fight. It was all my fault. 3 years, huh? I must have missed the endings of a lot of cartoons. Yeah, especially if you watch anime. Those things are like 4 seasons a year with like anywhere from like, if you're talking like good ones, anywhere from like 3 to 5, 3 to 6 per season. If you watch all of them, it's like 20. Yeah, that's a lot. Hi, excuse me. I know I shouldn't be interrupting you two right now, but based on my life experience as a native, allow me to remind you that you can actually continue your conversation after getting down from there. Half an hour later, in the core elevator. So how are you feeling? It feels... Wow, the outside really is filled with sand. I remember the place used to be a forest. Was this all because of me? Thanks to you, the forest is completely buried in sand now. Fortunately, the humans don't call the shots anymore. Otherwise, the environmental protection groups would have scrapped you the moment you stuck your head out of the elevator. Heh, well, can't be helped. I slept for a full 3 years. Honestly, if I'd known you kind of come out of the life pod, I would have just shouted for you from the outside. Yes, I did wake up because you called my name. Only Eliza would have been faithful enough to stay here. I just couldn't escape from among all the SF. I got all worked up for nothing, and in the end you came out all full of life and vigor. Well, that's the cat girl.
Yep.
Well, my body's gotten stiff after 3 years of inactivity. If I get some time later, I'm gonna go run 10 laps. IDW? Yeah? I'm sorry. What's this all of a sudden? All you did was keep me waiting for 3 years. It really doesn't bother me. You must have had your reasons, leader. No, I'm talking about the way I treated you before. I took all my anger out on you and said a lot of things that I regret now. Is that so? I thought it was because you felt I wasn't good enough, leader. You did well, IDW. You brought everyone the chance to save the world. It's just that I'm terrible and I don't deserve to be the team leader. But how could this team have been formed without you being the leader? And with me being the only member? Well, you could just be the leader yourself, couldn't you? Yeah, a team with only one member would be finished the moment they made a mistake. With two people at least, there's a chance of salvaging things like now. You were the one who saved me, IDW. When I had no idea what to do, you came up with a solution. So I did help out after all. It was my honor. Why do you feel like I did... Why don't you feel like I did something wrong? But what's so special about doing something wrong? I'm used to breaking the rules. I really shouldn't have discussed this with you. Now I feel like a self-hating moron. Honestly, why did I end up as your partner? Leader, do you still hate me? No, I never hated you. It's just... when I'm around you, I'm either a bastard or an idiot. Haha, that just means that you're really compatible with me. That's how partners should be.
Friends.
Whatever. Besides, it looks like we'll... My brain just, like, stopped. We need to keep working together for the time being. It was doing so well, too. In any case, this mission has gone on full hiatus for 3 years or so. Something. What was that? 3 years. Are you still willing to complete it with me? Of course, leader. While you still have to call me leader, add Shorty to it. Huh? Why? Because my friends get to call me that. Although, it's not like you're much taller than me or anything.
Aww.
Soon, little shotgun. Ding. You have reached the surface of the southern hemisphere. Please ensure that you have all of your personal belongings and weapons. Yep, we're here. Let's go, leader, Shorty. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be hard to flow. Alma, Super Shorty, and the others are here. Let's get started. IDW! Nyah! Too tight. Good thing you only sent 2 shorties over. Otherwise, our plan to save the world would have ended up as a free hug conference. It's all because these 2 were personally selected by me. Because we were short, right? Super Shorty. Even if I had selected for small frames, I wouldn't have sent a dinner gate or a Shiba Inu. That was all talk that was all talk on that mission. She's talking about the rad shib. She's mentioning the rad shib. Rad shiba. I chose you because I believed that you would succeed. But Alma, I didn't think I could do it back then. Well, what do you think now? I've decided to believe in you. Because you can always see the problems that I can't. I'm glad you finally realized that. It isn't because we're smaller than you, but because other people are mirrors of ourselves. Super Shorty, I could always find a way to fix myself from my family members. Is that why you've been single all this time?
Oof.
IDW. Maybe you should have stayed in the computer for a while longer.
Go back in the computer.
Get back in the computer, IDW. Get back in the Earth computer. Alright, everyone, let's begin. No, I should say, let's continue. Okay, let's finish the mission we couldn't complete 3 years ago. Alma walks in front of the Earth computer. So it really does look like the picture my big sister took. Did your sister photograph the Earth computer? When I was young, I thought she was the coolest person ever, until she abandoned her kids for her so-called adventures and dumped them on my parents. After that, I promised myself that I would never abandon my responsibilities to my family or for any reason. I haven't been able to find a boyfriend ever since. I mean, you could always find a girlfriend. That's always an option, Alma. Come on. Girlfriends are great. Trust me, they're great. They're so wonderful.
I second this.
That just proves that nobody was good enough for you. Or maybe you should have been looking for girlfriends instead of boyfriends. You're a real flatterer, Dana. Although, I know that it was my own fault. Exactly. Exactly, Zano. But it was thanks to the interest that my big sister sparked in me that I can stand here today. I've completely cracked Eliza. All we need to do now is put her back in the computer and we can give it orders. You work fast. Why else would I chop off my real arms and replace them with prosthetics? The human body is an obstacle. They will never keep up with the possibilities of the mind. Come, which of you is willing to put Miss Eliza into the computer and wake her up? I think that honor belongs to those shorties over there. IDW, let's go. I mean, if she's a recluse that was house arrested for a couple of years, it's no wonder that she couldn't find anyone. She wasn't allowed to leave her home. Also, she's kind of like a major big nerd that doesn't want to socialize at all, so... Huh? I'm going too? Well, you pulled Eliza out, so of course you're going to stuff her back inside. Super Shorty and IDW pick up Eliza and insert her into the computer. Everyone, I've installed Eliza. Eliza, can you hear me? That's strange. Why isn't she responding? Hello, Eliza. Jeez. Don't tell me you forgot to connect a wire or something. Let me take a look. That's impossible. I was trapped in this thing for 3 years. How could I misremember? It looks alright. Wait a minute. Do you hear that sound? Tick-tock, tick-tock. Huh? It sounds like ticking. No, IDW. That sound. It's a bomb. Run, everyone run. What? Everyone, get down. Big boom. Cough, cough, cough. Damn it, what on earth? Super Shorty, IDW, where are you? I'm fine, I'm fine. IDW, are you alright? I'm fine, it's all thanks to Shorty's shield. I have no idea. I guess we're gonna find out. Something exploded. Huh, if you had been any taller, I wouldn't have been able to cover you in time. Phew, so what happened? Why did the Earth computer suddenly explode? If the computer exploded, then wouldn't this mean the Earth? Stay on your guard. There's someone at the center of the explosion. Who is that? Hey, is this your doing? Even if the city's a mess, setting off an explosion in a military base isn't too legal, is it? Good evening, Miss Dana Zane. You're that Anna, aren't you? It's about time you told us what the hell you were up to, don't you think? As you can see, I have blown up the Earth computer. And I fused with Eliza's data, and now have materialized a physical body. Impossible, it can't be. Unfortunately, there is no Earth computer anymore. Or rather, I am the Earth computer now. Destroying me means destroying the last hope for Earth. What the hell kind of monster are you? I am God. The very last God in the world. It sounds very choony, but everyone has the right to a dream, right? And I simply made it come true. She wanted to be a god. She's such a choony... She has such bad choony BU that she wanted to be a god. She admits that she's a choony. Good. Good job.
Amazing.
I don't get it. How did you do it? I checked Eliza. Her data was secure. You couldn't have had time to fiddle with her. Is that so? Then did you check your own computer? Didn't someone pay you a visit several hours ago? What? Architect? It's Architect. Her real master is Anna. She deceived everyone. So you're saying Architect's real aim in coming to the base was my computer. What else could it be? I'm just a pile of nanomachines. How could I politely ask to enter?
That'd
That I wonder what that bleep was supposed to be. I'm that bitch. I'll insert and not bleep because adult. That bitch. When I catch her again, I'll have a good enough reason to kill her 3 times over. They said I I don't know if they can't say bitch or because they said bastard. They've said bastard like 20 times in this just in this scene. Or maybe it's shit. Maybe it's cunt. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Maybe it is something worse, yeah.
Maybe it's fucker. I don't know. Looks like I finally got a good reason to throw down with her. But still, you're the elephant in the room. What do you plan to do next?
Dana just wants to fight people.
Yeah. I mean, I'm from the Merca. It's not like a huge big deal word. It's not like in England or anywhere. So like I know in England if you say that word it's like oh, but the Merca, the United States. Because there are 2 Americas, there's North and South America, and the fact that the United States gets to claim Americaism is kind of bullshit. Like, even as someone from the United States, that's kind of bullshit. Yeah, Australia's very loose about it. Australia's very loose about it. It's a little bit worse in America than Australia, but I'm pretty sure, like, the UK has it, like, way worse. Like, you do not say it. Or you really shouldn't say it up there. It's also just not a word you hear very often in the States, so, like, I guess that's why it has, like, some level of, like, oomph to it.
Mm-hmm.
We are all America, North and South. We are all Americans. I am from the United States, though. I intend to continue my plan, of course, to destroy this world. Why on earth would you want to do that? What's so bad about this world? Frankly speaking, I think this world is pretty good as it is. But that's only if you assume that. This world is sufficiently real and sufficiently stable. What did you say? There might not be a difference to you, but to me, it isn't quite the same. Therefore, don't be too sad, as you know. You don't really need a concrete reason for wars and breakups. It's all because the ways in which people live are incompatible. The little bear on my left is Boko. He's a little teddy bear. His name is Boko, which is like the Japanese word for like the process of like beating up. It's like Boko is to like beat up, sort of, kinda. He is from Boko, yes, or Boko. Boco or Boko. I don't know specifically how it's spelled, but he is from the show Girls and Panzer. He is currently sitting on my desk, so I figured I should put him in the stream because he's cool. It was a gift from someone. Someone. And I really like the show, so there's like double meaning. So I have him here. He's here now. He's gonna be here for probably, all the time. Probably. We'll see. Saying so, Anna turns and walks back into the fire. Hey, you shouldn't be slipping away like this. Should you? Or do you think you can just walk off like that? What else would you have me do? Why should I transform or whatever before your eyes? Anna snaps her fingers. The White Knights. The White Knight mechs. They're coming again. How many are there? There are as many as I want there to be. You should know that since I am now the Earth computer, I am both the one who gives orders and the one who executes them. I don't need the sand. I don't need SF. But now, I can destroy the world in any way I want. Prepare to break through. Let's get out of here fast. Or let's get out of here first. Not fast first. Bang bang. I will cover Earth's surface in strawberry ice cream, and then summon a chocolate straw the size of Lake Superior to poke through Earth's core. But first, I'll cover the top 10 peaks of the world with Swiss rolls, so that I can fill in the blanks on my geography test paper with egg roll. Do you like that? Do you think such an apocalypse would suit a high school girl's backstory? How much time would it take to destroy the world? What happened to your sense of romance, everyone? Turning Earth into an adorable ice cream will only take a few hours. I still need to think about the proportion of the ice cream, because I don't like it when it overflows, although enough to cover the entire North American continent will do. Don't think that you can get away with this. We'll stop you. Your former subordinates, those pathetic mechanical weapons, will stop you first. Escorted by the White Knights, Anna walks into the depths of the flames. I'm going out for a walk, to take one last look at this world, at the civilization, with no dreams and sentiments to speak of. I'll visualize it as a big pile of dirty laundry about to be washed, and then imagine it all fresh and clean. Wouldn't that be enjoyable? We'll find you, Anna. I know, and I'll let you find me. But do hurry it up. The city is far too fragile compared to the kind of waffles that I like. As the surrounding buildings collapse, Anna's silhouette vanishes into the flames. Wait. What should we do? Looks like you're in for a hell of a fix. Looks like you're in a hell of a fix too. You're... Hey, Captain Jericho. I'm sorry we... Don't make that face. You couldn't possibly have screwed up more than I did. Thanks for the hard work, everyone. Haha. Right, I know everyone's in the mood to hear me cheer you up. Prime Minister Dorothy and Stella, you're still alive? I should be saying that. Looks like some good things happened today, at the very least. Can we summarize our situation? What should we do now? We still have one last thing that we need to do. Go on. The Prime Minister will pay me overtime. The person we have to stop isn't Anna, but Jill. Why? I thought you wanted us to capture Anna and save the world. We are going to save the world, but the world can't save its what? The way that those words flow together is making my brain weird. But the world we can save isn't our own. Okay, okay. The final line got me good. Oh man.
Saving the hardest one for last.
It's just a weird way for that line to flow. Like, oh yeah, but I was not anticipating the words flowing together. So these are the last 3 maps. We did it. So these are the last 3 maps. But first we'll go back and we'll do all the repair stuff. We'll get our rewards. Do we have to repair? We might not even have to repair. No, we do. Repair time. Saf. Okay. Okay. So, off to the cafe then. Yep. Words. Alright. Drinky time. Enjoy the present day and the present time. Welcome to Valhalla, Miss Jill. What? Good evening, Miss Jill. Who are you? My name is Springfield, Valhalla's bartender. Have you decided on your order, Miss Jill? This doesn't seem right. Sorry I'm late. What? Hi, we meet again, Jill. Who are you? Should I know you? I'm Architect from Sanguis Ferry Manufacturer. The other you might know me because when the other Anna gave me my mission, I saw you and Jillian at the bar. Of course, that's not the Jillian you know, but GRG-28, the big-breasted doll you met while you were still awake. What are you talking about? Where is this place? Jill, do you remember how you got here? I don't remember. How did I... Of course you don't remember, because this place doesn't exist. What? Hi, Springfield, do you have any carrots now? We don't have carrots at the moment. Alright then, I'll take a Mercury Blast. 1 Mercury Blast, coming up. Miss Criminal here wants a Mercury Blast. So I guess now we're Springfield instead of Jill.
Okay.
We didn't get to pick music, but Mercury Blast. My brain is stuck on Springfield. All the things are weird. It's different. It's all different today. 1 Andalhide, 1 Bronson, 3 Delta, 3 Flame Grenade, 2 Grenade. On the rocks, and we'll make it a double. Damn it. On the rocks, blended. Mercury Blast. Look at how blue.
Ooh.
Serve.
It's like Subaru blue.
It's very Subaru blue, yeah. Here's a Mercury Blast. Ha! It's no carrot, but it's still good for you.
Alright.
Architect, are you a rabbit? Are you a bunny? This drink doesn't look healthy at all. If you don't like it, then it's good for you. Do you like being healthy? So she doesn't like the Mercury Blast, but she ordered it. Weird. I like being healthy, I guess.
Being healthy is okay.
No, you don't. You like being the way you are now, Jill. You like being morbidly stagnant. Looking back at my life, I can't say you're entirely wrong. Then have you considered this question, Jill? There are many possibilities in this world, and both your life and this world's fate could have been something different. And I have been to another world, Jill. I haven't met the other you, and many other people. What? That world's about to be destroyed, or rather, it's fated to be destroyed, but you look much livelier than you are here now. I can't imagine. But whatever. If there is such a me in the other world, then she and I would be 2 entirely unrelated individuals. She'd just be like someone I met on the street. I don't like get jealous if I met her. True, you're related to some extent, but you're fundamentally 2 different people. Have you ever thought of living someone else's life? If you knew she is happier than you are now, would you want to replace her? I don't think I would. I don't think I would do that. Leaving aside the legal issue it would bring, I shouldn't replace someone else because that's their life. And let's Then let's change the conditions. If I could let you take your present memories and travel back over a stretch of time to, say, around several years earlier, would you be willing to do it? Sign me up right now, damn it. Unfortunately, that was just a question, not an invitation. So why can you accept replacing yourself from the past, but not replacing yourself in another world? Like you said, I'm not that person, so I shouldn't interfere with their life. They're completely different things. Give me a break, Jill. What do you think our relationships are? They're just mutual interference. But it doesn't mean that I'd be able to adapt to their life. What if their happiness isn't the kind that I want? Perhaps I would personally break the vase. I don't deserve things like that. My own life is a mess. All I want to do is fix it, not start over again. You see, it's just like what I said, isn't it, Architect? This doesn't mean the other Jill would choose the same way, too. Admit it. This is who Jill is. You should hurry up and get a move on while there's still time. What exactly are you guys talking about? You've been leaving me out of the loop. Someone needs to explain what's going on to me. I can't explain the things that you want me to be honest with you about right now, Jill. Not only would you not understand what I'm saying, but our memories will vanish the moment we leave this place. What? I only came here to verify one thing, Jill. No matter how happy the other person's life is, you wouldn't want to replace her, right? I've already turned my life into a pile of shit. I don't want to do that to anyone else's. Wow, Jill. Big downer. I'll keep that in mind. Springfield, I'm not going over to the other side. Springfield, I'm going over to the other side for a chat. I'll leave the rest to you. I'm counting on you, Architect. Don't mess this up. You do know the consequences, right? I told you already. I have no ill intentions. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Jill, you'll only be able to see me in an answering machine next time. Good luck, and I hope the other Jill thinks the same way as you. That you do too. What? She's gone. She's in a hurry. There isn't much time left for that world. So, I'm stuck in my own bar while a doll dressed entirely in black talks to me about parallel worlds? And another doll in my uniform standing in my place doing my job as though she's taunting me? But I'm not taunting you. Then your chest is taunting me. I'm sorry. This place is making me a little irritable. Can I go outside for a smoke? If you open that door, you'll find that there's nothing outside, Jill. You can't do anything anywhere now. You can't go anywhere now until I give you the permission. Then give me a sparkle star. Since you're sitting in my seat, you should know what to do, right? I've never made that before, but I can give it a try. Miss Jill over here wants a sparkle star. By name. S. Sparkle star. Sweet, girly, and happy. Alright, Jill, ready to get entirely fucked up? And just mixed. Serve. Not bad. Maybe you could skip the BTC training and go straight to work. Thank you for your compliment. I simply made it according to my internal modules. So, you're really not going to tell me anything? If you really want to know, I can give you key points. Although, you might forget all about this after you wake up. Because in theory, there will be no traces of the neural contact here. Why is that? That is because everything that happens here has nothing to do with your brain and senses. In fact, your mind has been drawn outside of your body by nanotechnology from another world into a deeper layer of electronic space. Yet you're saying, I'm having an out-of-body experience? There's a more scientific explanation, but from a human perspective, that can be considered the case. Then, what were you talking about when you mentioned replacing someone else? Miss Jill, are you familiar with brain upload technology? Some time ago, I was discussing this very topic with a very special customer. If uploading the brain were possible, then what about the technology for downloading the brain? I think I understand. Alright, we're in the 2070s, and since I've taken care of a pack of talking dogs before, then downloading a brain to overwrite memories isn't that strange. So, what does this have to do with me? Why did you bring me here? Miss Jill, you got a doll drunk several days ago. Do you remember that? I'm very sorry about that. Are you here because of that incident? Yes, but it's probably not the reasons you're thinking. Under the double influence of her intoxication and nanomachines, that doll accidentally picked up some detritus. I apologize. Detritus is, I apologize. Detritus is the phrasing Architect used when making her report. In truth, it was your friend, Anagram. What? Ugh. Maybe it was because of things are happening too suddenly. But what bothers me now is the fact that you're actually treating her as a friend of mine. This is the report Architect made after reading Anna's memories. Alright, I'll concede. Anna's mind and that of the drunk doll merged to form a new electronic space. Through autonomous processing, the electronic space developed a brand new world and civilization. I don't know what to say. Then where's Anna? Is she in danger? Don't worry, Miss Jill. According to Architect's report, Anna's now leaving this world as the host doll gradually regains consciousness. Thank goodness. So, is that Architect your investigator? She is actually a criminal that we are keeping watch over. Prior to this incident, she was transported to a host doll's. She was transported into another host doll's neural cloud with the technical assistance of her friend Ouroboros. When we sent a doll to pressure her through electronic warfare, we found this marvelous digital world. However, given her deep understanding of this world and her willingness to cooperate with us, we chose to work with her with the aim of saving the world instead. Saving the world? Miss Jill, if the world were nothing more than a dream, then what would happen when you wake up? I understand. Then how are you going to save the world? That would depend on what you choose, Miss Jill. I am simply observing the entire process, ordered by my commander. What I choose? What does that have to do with me? Wait, you just said replace, download. Ding ding ding. What's that noise? Ah, it's Cinderella time. My shift is over. Huh? Wait a minute, Springfield, your clothes. This outfit really does suit me better. Before I go, could you make me a sunshine cloud, Miss Jill? What? When did I get behind the bar? Please, Miss Jill. I understand. A sunshine cloud.
Trippy.
Now that sounds like something this doll would order. Sunshine cloud. On the rocks. Alright, Springfield, get ready to get fucked. Okay, and we gotta blend it. Let's just click blend and stop it. There we go, sunshine cloud. Why does it have a Michigan?
This looks nice. What does it have in it?
It's got a little Michigan.
Like
Kinda. It's like backwards Michigan. Like
what is it supposed to be?
It's probably like an orange leaf because it's very round and orange.
Ah.
And probably tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Ew. Ew. It does look a lot like Fanta.
Yeah, it's just a Fanta.
But they say it tastes like caramel and old chocolate milk. It's also bitter. It's bitter and girly. What? How? What? And soft. How bitter and soft? How are these? This is a weird drink. But okay. I expected nothing less of a drink that only Jill Stingray could make. Save it. Anyone with BTC training could do it. In fact, they don't even need the training. One last question, Miss Jill. Could you accept something that is fake? The drink I gave you contains many substitutes for real ingredients, and even the alcohol is fake. But the drunkenness it gives you is real, and the out-of-control emotions and the results of the drunkenness are also real, so sometimes fake can also elicit true feelings. Therefore, if it is something that can't affect my true emotions, then I don't care if it's fake or real or fake. Whatever the order is. My commander once said, "While we are androids, made by humans with personalities and preferences created beforehand, there must have been someone's true expectations embodied within them somewhere, so we should not doubt the value of our existence." Thank you, Miss Jill. Thank you for making us. I simply said what I and a lot of humans think. We should be the ones thanking you. Thank you for coming to this world, so we don't have to keep facing this bear. This bare dog shit of reality. I'm honored to do so. That is the meaning of our existence. I will leave everything after this to you, Miss Jill. After this? What's happening after this? Don't you have any suggestions? I'm sorry, I really don't know. When we next meet, you can tell me, and in return, I will serve you coffee. Good night then, Miss Jill. Good night. I hope to see you again. I'm sure you will. And she's gone. Alright. Let me think. What the hell happened tonight? A doll from Griffin got drunk, and then the entire bar and the entire world got thrown into a chaos. And I'm still stuck in this godforsaken place. Who else is going to come next? Well, no matter who it is, it can't possibly be more confusing than what I've already encountered tonight. Damn it, this is worse. This is worse than the time that I had to entertain those dogs. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to... What the fuck? Hi, Jill. We meet at last. I have sufficient intel points. Would you like to proceed to the next stage?
That's the cliffhanger.
It is a cliffhanger. Also, for those who don't know, because it's sort of a thing, Springfield, when the cafe is not themed after Valhalla, it is a coffee shop, and Springfield is the one who mans the bar, so that's why, if you could get Jill's tactical ball, the next time that she and Jill will talk, she'll be serving her coffee, because it'll be a coffee shop instead. That's why.
Wait, so... I don't know.
No, what?
Is there a Valhalla world and there's a Girls Frontline world?
I think what Springfield was saying was that Jill is dreaming right now. And so Jill is sort of in a dream state where all of this stuff is going on and happening. And so it's not quite real, but she's taking over the bar and all this other blah blah blah. So I don't know. It's kind of mindfucky. It's a little weird.
It's hard to say. Weird.
It's quite weird. But yes, we are on the... We'll go back here, and those are all done. We'll put MP446 on to repair. It is quite mindfuckery. We'll go collect our mail. Here we go. The end of the world is upon us? Griffin City's conspiracy theorists are about to be disappointed, as the missing Prime Minister Dorothy has already contacted our firm to state that she was neither threatened nor kidnapped. But our readers, who hoped for absolute pandemonium, should not despair too soon, because after that, Prime Minister made a joint statement to Griffin City with Stella Hoshi, who sparked the large-scale disturbance earlier, announced that the end of the world is coming, and asked everyone to back up their memories. Despite using the Pt.7 virus to assault today's protest, Stella Hoshi is now standing side by side with Prime Minister Dorothy. It's what they call the end of the world. Is what they call the end of the world going to be a doomsday in the traditional sense, like hurricanes, snowstorms, torrential rains, floods, or even asteroid impacts? Or is there something other hidden? Or is there some hidden meaning to it? It's the end of the event, probably. When interviewed, Griffin City reader GRMP5 said, "It's not like there's anything to be scared about. It's only the end of the world. Only the natives with life should be worried." Another citizen Viking added. The guns will be fine. It's cool. The gun girls are cool. They got machine brains. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All backed up to Google Drive and stuff.
Backed up to Google Drive and the iCloud. We will unlock this one. So the last rain in the world. The reward being Tactical Doll, Jill Stingray, Andalhide, Flying Grenade, Andalhide, Bonson Extract, Powder Delta, Karmatrin, and Karmatrin. Available after normal difficulty. And see, in this one, we have two there's the flashing orange one, so we have to run it twice.
Is it a different fight each time you run it?
I think it is the same map, but it just takes two. Wait.
Yeah, see. Oh, so is Jill guaranteed, basically?
Jill is guaranteed if we beat the map. Stella Hoshi is not guaranteed. She is one of the special drops. So being in the possible drops list is like the limited drop stuff. So you gotta like run it multiple times to try to get Stella. But yes, This is the last map. It has been a long time since I've run this map. I will try to figure it out, and hopefully we have the ability to do it, because I would like to be able to get Jill. I would like to be able to get Jill. The requirement is a 1400 strength. I think they recommend a rifle team, which is what we have, but I'm not sure if they recommend multiple rifle teams or not. So
well, there are still 10 days to the event.
Yes, 10 days, 4 hours. 10 days, 4 hours to do it. Hello, Shadow Viper. Yeah, we do have 10 days. But, you know, even with having 10 days, can't guarantee that I can get it done, because I don't have all of the stuff to do it. Unless I, like, it might turn into, like, grinding, or maybe I actually have to put money into that game. Which I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. Especially, like, I really don't want to put money into the game for, like, progressing the story. But if I have to get Jill, I might. Because, like I said, she doesn't come around, like, at all.
Yeah.
And, like, right now, I'm not... Oh, gosh. Kalina, why? Why are you so loud? And another one through the strength. I still can't beat the stage, so good luck. Oh, fun. I mean, I beat it last time. I mean, my primary echelon right now is like, it's not the best echelon, but it's like one of the best ones I can form. I've got 20,000 on day. I mean, I'm a veteran, sort of. I have another account. This is a baby account, so I want to get Jill because I don't have her on this account. My other account does have Jill, so I would like to be able to have Jill on both. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. Uh,
I hope so.
I also hope so. I hear that the last map is very difficult. It might actually require HOCs, which, if it does, that's gonna be not fun. It's gonna be really not fun. Cause
What are HOCs?
HOCs are like, they're special units. They essentially act as their own formation, and they are like area effect, non-combative units. So like you set them off to the back, so they're like mortar teams. So they assist your team with a fight as you're going through, but they don't get into direct fights because that's not what they're for.
Okay.
They are expensive. But if they're needed, they're very useful. And I have not run this map yet, so I'm gonna have to try on my other account and see what it requires, because if the other account struggles, then this is gonna be a nightmare to try to get done. This might actually be the last run for a while. What I might try to do is beat it. See, that's the thing. Like, if I try to beat it on my own, like, not on stream, that kind of defeats the purpose of doing all of these streams up to this point. But if I can't guarantee that I can do it, unless I'm wrong, you need a heavy heliport. Yes, you do need a heavy heliport to deploy them. You can't even deploy them on, like, your command post. You do need a specific heavy heliport. I have not seen a heavy heliport yet in the maps, so I don't know if it is required or if you can even bring one. So I don't know. It is a hard question. But, yeah, I think that's going to do it for Girls Frontline tonight, I think. Because it's been an hour and a half. I've done all my grinding for the day. I've done basically everything I can do, so there's, like, you know, not much else to really do. Hi, thanks for the follow, Shadow Viper. So, Holly.
Yes.
Is there something else you would want to play tonight on stream? Or do you want to call the stream done?
Well, personally, I am full of rum and coke right now. So
I know you are. So would you want to maybe call it then? And just kind of chill?
Maybe probably call it.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Okay. In that case, we will call it. Which means we gotta find someone to raid. Probably. Who should we raid?
Hayato is streaming as usual.
Hayato is streaming as usual. Let me see.
That sounds be like Tori is streaming too.
I am streaming too.
Raid self. Double viewers instantly.
Instant double viewers, perpetual viewers. Oh gosh, I gotta make that meme. I gotta make that meme now before someone else does.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Hit tweet incoming.
Hit tweet incoming. Alright. Okay. Can you set up the raid message while I get the raid
No,
set up?
I can. I can.
Raid. The bun has been making the raid message because I am bad at raid messages. Yes. So
There it is.
grab up that raid message. We're getting ready to go, so yeah. Thank you everyone for coming. We're gonna send it on over to Hayato. I'll try to figure out what all is needed for the next runs, so that way we can hopefully actually do it, because I really would like Jill. She's weird for a doll because she doesn't actually fight, but she is very good at being supportive. So, and I'm a weird completionist, so like I want to have all of the things. I want to have all of the girls, please. I don't want to like miss out. I don't want to be missing. I don't want to be missing out on the one of a set. So,
Absolutely.
especially since Jill is like one of my favorites in that set. So, all right. Thank you everyone again for coming. We're going to send it on over. Bye-bye.
Bye.